All right, y'all. DC is on fire, and not literally, but politically. Donald Trump then rolled in, y'all, a tough on crime crackdown, sends out the National Guard, and guess who is out crying in the streets? The same old Democrats who ran DC through the ground for decades. And now, y'all, here come Maxine Waters on the streets again, screaming civil war and all of the above. Now, one thing about Jasmine Crockett and this bimbo right here, y'all, they got their wigs refurnished. So you notice that Jasmine Crockett got that lopsided bob now, and it looked like Waters and got her hair a little dyed and curled and stuff like that. They have been listening to We the People by telling them they tied Timu wigs wearing asses, and I'm so tired of them. She done got out the retirement home once again. Who let her out? Called a hotline, tell them we found her. Here she go, and send her ass back with the rest of them. Let's go ahead and dive into this first video, y'all. Then we're going to chop it up in the comment section because I want to know y'all thoughts on here. Coming straight from Bubble Bath Girl on X. If y'all want to follow her, let's dive into the clip. Let's go.
Words mean nothing. Actions mean everything. Watch this. Watch it very closely. Ask a lot of questions. Focus those cameras on everything that's going on because this president is trying to lead us into what could be called a civil war.
Oh Lord, like y'all ain't let us in, like we haven't been living in the civil war these past 4 years and decades that you've been in. All of y'all been in office. We been in living in civil war, bimbo, with your tied wig. We. Do y'all notice that she show up every time the National Guard and people come to roll up or whatever? Like DC ain't really got crimes and stuff like that going on, or whether Chicago, New York, well, all the damn states. If you ask me, the National Guard need to be all in every bit of states, and I guarantee you the crime really gonna go down because it's bad. Here she is again, talking about keep the camera. We keeping the cameras on you and that tied Timu wig. Let's keep this thing going, y'all, because they are a part of the corruption. The reason why we have to send the National Guards in. Anytime Trump try to do something right, they always try to pinpoint, make it look wrong. Let's get into this one. Coming straight from Mahat Azar on X. If y'all want to follow this person. Anyone is looking for a good laugh this morning, here they go. Trump sends the National Guard to protect and clean up DC, and this is what these bimbos do. Y'all know the Soros and these corruption foundations, that billionaires that got these monies. They are paying these folks from anywhere from $100 to $200 to go out here and be fools. This is all made up. They was not doing this until Trump said send out the National Guard. Let's get into the clip, y'all.
DC is our home. You can have it Trump. DC is our home. You can have it Trump. DC is our home. You can have it Trump. It's our home, so it's our home. So get on out.
Oh Lord, boo, ooh, 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 ooh. So y'all see him, they haters, they paying attention to Trump. Y'all hear that DC is at home with them off claps, off chant singing. They Democrat, one thing about these folks is they can do a off chant, off singing ass and don't make sense. DC is at home, Trump can't take it. Trump said F around and find out, sent the National Guard out there. Now what y'all gonna do? Not a thing. Take your chants and your offbeat claps somewhere else. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. I cannot make this issue up. All right, so coming straight from Dragon Lady on X. That's Ozolens _Rutha on X. If y'all want to follow this person. Blackies on the front row do Googling whites on the black row. They also don't want to reduce crime in DC. Let's dive into this clip, y'all.
To provoke violence here, right here, in the black communities and in the brown communities, having ICE kidnap our neighbors, having the black community be harassed and profiled and want a response. We say, hell no, we won't.
Okay, I got to stop it right there. ICE is literally getting illegal immigrants and criminals up off the streets that are not supposed to be here. Trump literally just sent in the National Guard to protect the black communities. Have we not been watching all these black folks come out and saying they ride with Trump when it comes to the National Guard because of crime? They can walk outside. They can roll their windows down. Stop playing. Seriously.
Go. When we say we won't go, that means we're not going into those mass incarceration, into their prisons and enslavement. We won't go into their ICE, what do you call his beautiful centers that he got. We won't go to where alligators live. Hell no, we won't go.
Hell no, we won't go. Hell no.
But y'all will. If ICE come around there and you ain't supposed to be, you will.
Today we gather to speak plainly about policy path that sounds strong, but in truth, it weakens the very safety we seek. We believe there is a better way to protect us all. One that respects rights to build trust and keep our communities truly safe, and that is fascism-free. Fear is not a roadmap to safety. It is a burial. It fails hardest on the black communities that already we bear a disproportionate share of surveillance, stops, and forces. I want to be clear. We've been here before. This is a long history. Well before today, the black communities bear the brunt of aggressive policing. Data and reports from many credible organizations show patterns. Black people are more likely to be stopped, searched, questioned, arrested, and harmed in encounters with the law. When we add the presence of federal agents...
I gotta stop it. Because majority of black people, when they do get pulled over by the police, 9 times out of 10, they not legit and they don't comply. We're gonna keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real out there. Like, I didn't stop watch plenty of videos. Plenty of them.
Or the National Guard to daily life in these neighborhoods, the burden can multiply. Not by making harm more rare, but making it more visible and more likely to escalate. So be clear, this has been going on. But as you bring more policemen, it's going to escalate. Black Washingtonians have long recognized that community violence cannot be solved through state violence, and have asked for meaningful investments and solutions that are proven to work. Racist over-policing goes beyond D.C. as the roots of American policing in many regions, like enslaved patrol. Police have been enslaving and murdering black people with freedom for punishment for centuries. I stand in front of you today with a signal to the residents of D.C. and the country that we will not be idle as oppressive structures try to harm our communities and take power. The fight for black liberation and the liberation of all people will not stop no matter our oppression, intimidation, manipulation tactics. We have the right to demand respect, to protect ourselves and protect each other. And as the executive director of Unhinged Wildest Dreams, I want to name, white people's civil rights have never been in danger because they are white. Oh,
Lord, here we go.
The white civil rights represents the desire from the Jim Crow. Full stop. At Unhinged Wildest Dreams, and as we support Free DC, we're fighting against mass incarceration, policing, ICE, violence towards immigrants and Muslims, violence in Palestine, worker exploitation, and more. We're fighting for freedom and safety for all people.
I'm so glad she done with the misinformation. Girl, if you don't shut up, they're fighting against terrorism. Y'all sitting here protecting these very people. Since the National Guard has been out there, so many people from D.C. have stepped forth and said they appreciate what Donald Trump has done. Y'all know what the Democrats stand for: chaos, violence, all of the above. They do not they want crime to continue down there. I wouldn't be surprised if they getting paid off of how many people literally get murdered and cry, you know what I'm saying, and go under. Seriously. Like everything she just said sounds stupid. And then we want to bring it back to slavery, which y'all, oh my God, let that shit go. We are in 2025. They want to go back so bad. It's played. This is boring, y'all. I'm sick of them. This is just them chanting once again, y'all. Coming straight from Fox News on here. Let's dive into it.
DC, free DC.
This is about what Trump is trying to do to D.C. in order to take over D.C. and silence us. This is the story of a ruler who is trying to oppress a people and who's causing real harm to real communities in the process.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
Free DC.
Oh my God. It's so embarrassing, y'all. So freaking embarrassing. With that being said, y'all, this brings me to the last clip. I want to know y'all thoughts. I'm sick of the chants. I'm sick of the off claps. I'm sick of the off singing. I'm sick of them in general. If the mayors, and that's the thing about these states, if y'all all notice, all the mayors are black. If y'all notice that these states too that Trump has called out, all these states are blue. If y'all have been paying attention since November 5th up until now, y'all know that they believe in letting these criminal illegals move freely through they believe in open borders. They believe in slaughtering our children's body parts. They believe in the trafficking. They believe in what is it? Gary Mandarin, you know what I'm saying? Taking votes away from the people. They believe and they also still believe in slavery. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all, don't forget the history, but we in 2025. They do not want to get off the plantation. They want to keep these folks on the plantation. And then they always want to say, go against like white people or this people, this and that. They got it easy. They ain't never like, they always, that is the party of the libtards, y'all. And if we gonna be honest, I got my guy right here coming straight from at DD76 on X. If y'all want to follow her, he gonna break it down and he's definitely gonna keep it real. Again, DC's residents have came out and they are thanking Trump for making their place not only clean, but safe. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I want to know y'all thoughts on this. Drop your comments in the comment section and I'll see y'all in the next one. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Black people, shut up.
Thank
Stop acting like all of a sudden we care about our community. We give them a reason to send the National Guards into our communities. We pew-pew one another and don't care about anybody around us.
Facts.
Before there was rules, children, older people, mothers, off limits. But these young ninjas today ain't following none of the rules.
They ain't can.
If we care so much about our community, why don't we address the issues that are in our community? Why do we need the president to address our issues? We unalive our babies in a system that was specifically made for us not to reproduce.
Come
but we care
on.
about our community. You can feel however you want to feel about Trump sending the National Guard. But my question is, was there a reason? And the answer is yes. There's something bigger going on in our community and we don't want to address it. But all we want to do is point the fingers.
That's it.
Like what I said, hate what I said. It's the truth.